The Wisconsin Badgers are there as the number 8 seed. They'll take on 9th-seeded Fresno State. The Bulldogs' last appearance in the tournament, 1984.
One of the best in the country at getting up and down the court, scoring points. They have the nation's leading scorer in Courtney Alexander.
The Bulldogs leading the Badgers of Wisconsin 30-27. Roberson with 12 points. Kowski with 8 for the Badgers. Final seconds ticking down. Stay tuned. Pennzoil at the half with Greg Gumbel and Clark Kellogg. 10 your way. Turnover. Too many steps. Mr. Gumbel and Mr. Kellogg scores and highlights. Live look-ins around the country. Litton at the buzzer. Oh, that's going to end the first half. And Tarkanians return to the NCAA. Bryant puts up the 3. Around to Bryant. Hey, I'll take another.
Pickpocket move.
Bryant again. You gotta be kidding. 21 points. Kelly fires inside Kowski. And then right there to meet him again is Kowski. And there's the steal. Here comes Kelly. The kick by Kowski.
And look at Arenas. He's down.
Wisconsin upsets top seed in the West, Arizona, 66-59, clinching a trip to its first Sweet 16.
Way in the corner, Bryant winds up and buries it. Now Bright. Smith for 3. Boom! Wow, it down. Got up high. Bryant the other way. Kowski and the finish. The Wisconsin Badgers. Surprise, surprise, they're up 54-40. 0.6 remaining.
Jabari Smith, an outstanding career at LSU. Junior college transfer, 2 very, very solid seasons.
And you see the emotion on the faces of these players. There they are, the Wisconsin Badgers. Inbound it, and they are heading into the Elite 8.
Congratulations indeed to Coach Bennett. 61-48, Wisconsin defeats LSU.
Maynard. Inside Smith. He's got to take it straight away. It's a brick, loose ball. Lewis, and that's it. After 59 years, the Badgers are headed back to the Final Four.
It was a 2-point game at the half. 1917. Michigan State won't forget it. Got held without a field goal the final 11:37 of that half. But the better team prevailed in the second half. And here in Indianapolis, there will be a Spartan existence on Monday night.
And they will play number 11 seed Temple. John Chaney's Temple Owls there for a 12th straight year. Temple's bid by virtue of the Atlantic 10 tournament championship.
A very interesting matchup to lead off the day here in Louisiana. John Chaney doubled up, fights through it, kicks it out. Greer. He comes inside. Oh, deflected, and it still went in. This late in the possession of Texas.
But with Greer and the ball in his hands, you figure he'll make something good happen.
Like this.
And does.
Yep, you can see it all the way. The Owls led by 19 at halftime, upped it to 20 at one time. Longhorns got as close as 9, but they never trailed in the game. The Temple Owls advance to the second round in New Orleans.
Well, John Chaney's one of those guys, if you ever played for him, 20 years later, you'd be telling stories about things that he did, not about basketball necessarily.
Now, seconds to go, and the Gators go down to the Temple Owls by 21.
You can play for 2 games.
Tip controlled by the Temple Owls in the hands of the lefty. Lindsay Muse reserve is on the floor.
And look at this double up. That's where they're tough. Open
Another
floor.
turnover. Here's Jefferson. Watch out.
Oh, send it in. Plays it hard, plays it tough, and runs the show.
John Chaney congratulating each other on. And the top-seeded Michigan State Spartans are going back to the Final Four.
10 seed Kent State Golden Flashes. Kent State on a 17-game winning streak. And are they pleased in Kent, Ohio? You bet they are. That's a Thursday game in Greenville.
Oklahoma State coming into this game, and they jumped on the Cowboys early. Very hot shooting start. They clamp on them. Finally, Oklahoma State would rally here. Melvin Sanders back-to-back threes, and after shooting 19% in the first half, Okie State back in it. But then Kent State goes down inside. Demetric Shaw gets the feed from Andrew Mitchell. That was a big shot. This is the key sequence right here. Look at the big block right there. Shane Gadsden rejected by Eric Thomas. Mitchell drives to Shaw. He'll kick out the three, the block on one end, the three on the other. After that, Kent State steadied itself. Oklahoma State made a couple of mini runs, but Shaw banks the short jumper. He made all big shots down the stretch. And Stan Heath, the former Tom Izzo assistant in his first NCAA game, knocks out the veteran Eddie Sutton in the first round.
Regional Alabama the 2, Kent State the 10, and it was a bad first half for Bama. Maurice Williams, that's not really the entry pass we're looking for. Demetric Shaw picks Rod Grizzard's pocket, and then SEC Player of the Year Erwin Dudley can't handle Kenny Walker's bounce pass. And finally, Antoine Petaway tied with 8 field goals and 11 turnovers in a banner first half. Second half, Trevor Huffman, and this guy is a player. Elbow foul. 20 for Huffman, 18 for Antonio Gates. All Kent State 71-58. We all know about the dangers of the 12-5. The 10-2 is no picnic either.
Final 4, game 2 of this Sweet 16 matchup. This 22,000 crowd grabbing their breath after the game of the year. Indiana upsetting Duke.
Complete control of their respective teams. Senior Trevor Huffman, MAC tournament MVP, doing whatever is called on for his team. And the junior, Brandon Knight, co-player of the year in the Big East. Gates has been the go-to guy. They want to get him the ball and let him go to work on Jerron Brown.
And quite a battle, Brown and Gates. Gates up with a shot, he scores! Whoa, the call is a jump ball. How?
Oh my goodness.
Where was that?
And the possession arrow to Pittsburgh.
Oh my, they have to restrain Stan Heath. Maybe on the replay we can see the jump ball.
To get that last shot in the lane.
Here he goes. No, it's to Page, the hot shooter. Misses that one. And Mitchell rebounds as the buzzer sounds. We're going to overtime. 1 minute. Huffman, a strong drive, and he scores. And Kent State leads 72-71.
That was beautifully set up by Trevor Huffman. Just a little misdirection going to his left so he could get a little head of steam going back to his favorite right hand and that little kiss off the glass.
Knight comes back the other way, partially blocked, controlled by Gates, and a foul reaching around. Lead, and if there's a Cinderella team at this point, certainly in the South, it is Kent State as Brown misses, and the Golden Flashes with the longest winning streak in the nation make it 21. They had never been to the Sweet 16. National titles, Hout can't hit. Jeffries rebounds. No foul this time. They can count them off. Indiana goes to Atlanta.
ACC tournament to Kentucky. They will meet 12th seeded Butler, the Bulldogs. Crushed a year ago, ecstatic now in Indianapolis, winners of the Horizon League regular season championship. They're on their way as the 12th seed.
And we'll take a break. Heading down the stretch in Birmingham. Austin with 18.
Can the Butler do it facing Mississippi State? 10 seconds left. Butler down 1. Brandon Miller with the floater. Butler up 1. 5 seconds left. Mississippi State's Timmy Bowers going to win this ball game. Right there. No! Butler 47-46. The Horizon League adds another impressive win to its postseason resume.
Second half, Louisville down by 4. 2 minutes left. Reese Gaines, the senior, doesn't want to go home. He was 6 of 10 from the land of plenty. Louisville down by 1. But the story for Butler, Darnell Archie said he felt like he was Jordan in '92 against the Blazers. Butler up by 4. Next possession, Eric Brown steals the pass. Francisco Garcia, the freshman playing on the bad limb, scores. Louisville down by a deuce. Butler's next possession up by 2. Brandon Miller drops the dime to Dwayne Lightfoot. He hits it. He had 14 points. He missed the free throw. Butler with a 4-point lead. Louisville's next possession, Gaines for 3. Forget it. The Horizon League regular season champs ride their first at-large bid in 41 years to the Sweet.
Run, the 12th-seeded Bulldogs facing 1-seed Oklahoma in the East Regional in Albany. First half, Joel Cornett. Butler up by 1, 17-16. Later in the first half, Quantas White misses and Ebby Arra doesn't. Double foul. Ara playing with a broken bone in his left wrist. OU up 2. Second half, Cornette reversing himself. 2 of his 21. Bulldogs hanging around. They're within 5. Ara. Big shot here. This good for 2. Fake it for Ara. Had 25 points after scoring only 12 the first 2 rounds. Kevin Bookout goes blast for 2, and Oklahoma wins. Sooners 1 win away from their second straight Final Four. They dispatched Butler.
Game was a great one. Southern Illinois and Alabama, 18 seconds to go. Salukis down 1. That's Darren Brooks. 2 of his 25. Southern Illinois a 1-point lead with 13 seconds to play. Alabama does not call timeout. Kennedy Winston, Antoine Petway. Look at this shot in the paint, and it goes. 2 of 8 from the floor, but that's a huge one. Alabama's lead was 1, under 3 seconds to play. Here's your ball game. Brooks for the win, and it's no good. Alabama survives and advances. 8 beats 9, 6.
Kennedy Winston, count it, a 3. It might be as big of a mystery as all. Shelton, count it for 3. Double team on Davidson, kick it, Petway, a 3. Davis finds the open man, the cutter. Fans here in Seattle, chanting overrated to Stanford. Into Davis, working on McNeil. McNeil with 3 blocks. Doesn't block that one. Pressure in the backcourt. And Sheldon loses it, but there's Petway to save. Winston sets up Davis. Boy, he's got a... And the score by Terrence Roberts with 3 seconds left, and that'll be it. Alabama 80. The defending champion, the Syracuse Orangemen 71. They beat Vermont by 17. They beat DePaul by 17. 20-point win over Vanderbilt. And here they are 20-16 ahead of Alabama. So what will happen when they truly are tested by a solid team? And you got to come down the final 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and win a game. But congratulations to Jim Calhoun and the Connecticut Huskies.
Meet the 12th-seeded Panthers of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. They won the regular season Horizon title. They won the Horizon Cup.
Talked about at great length yesterday. Out of the corner. McCass! Oh, a killer 3! Terrific run, early portion, second half. Hill misses on the free throw and tipped in. 3, no. And rebounded by Steele. Puts it up and gets the roll. Good smarts by Steele just then. Can't hit the 3. Knocked upstairs. Tigard's got it. Lead pass. McCants by himself. And he throws it down to seal it.
A convincing win for Milwaukee right here, the way they've played.
Tigard's got it, and they'll dribble out the clock. An early bracket buster. Milwaukee gets the upset win over Alabama. First tournament victory in Panthers history. Corner against the much bigger Dudley. Outside, hit it. And BC is on fire to start play. 42 to go in the first half. Off the penetration. Open look. Here, for 3.
Combination change is going to be great.
Good feed. Tiger. Soft touch off the window.
Shot clock down now.
Under a minute to play. Tucker feed. Tiger. Got it.
Actually, could have been a foul out front because it jerked.
Make room for a new tournament darling. Milwaukee headed to the Sweet 16. This Cinderella team from Milwaukee, they made a lot of fans in this NCAA tournament season. The Horizon champions beating 2 highly ranked teams, but fall to number 1 tonight. Bruce Pearl shakes the hand of Bruce Weber. Illinois moves on to the Elite 8.
The Spartans will meet the Patriots of George Mason, the winningest season in school history. They went 23-7 this year.
George Mason, Michigan State. Sparta usually strong in this tournament. Second half, George Mason leading by 4. Lamar Butler good for 3. He finished with 13. George Mason up by 7. Jay Lewis on the break. He's going to dunk. George Mason, 11 seed, pulls the upset over the 6 seed Michigan State, 75-65. The second 6 seed to lose.
Clock right now. They're going to maximize every possession. Use the clock down to the mark.
George Mason can hold it for the remainder of the game, but you know they're going to get fouled. So you put your best free throw shooters down. Look at this.
It's in the front court. And it's rejected.
Wow. Wow.
Fraser a three. No. Hansbrough with the rebound. There's a new Cinderella. Her name is George. 65-60. Mason defeats North Carolina, and 11 bumps off not only a three, but the defending national champs.
22. Quick change and a kick out. Tony Skinn, nice touch. Campbell for three. And boy, there's the big difference. It's taken away. Another turnover, Tony Skinn. He's got to concentrate there. Skinn's got quick hands and quicker feet. Campbell for three. Woo! How about that? A mistake. Little pressure now. Carter will inbound. He gets it in the hands of Butler and Campbell. Campbell from behind, and Campbell with the dish and off the glass. Boy, he was so close to losing it either with the dribble or the
George Mason is going to be a Final Four team. No way. And one of the most memorable.
1:15 remaining. Liberty muscles his way in. It won't go. It's a tip dance. I think they got a palm. He turned it over. Woo. Williams. Tip. Wow. Save Butler. They give the foul. 0.6 to go. One more. That one is huge. High screen from Rashad Anderson. Penetration. Williams in the line. Got it. And they get set up. Good news. He has a chance. Oh, they got a push now. Had a chance. Right side. Denham Brown. Yes! Oh, my goodness. Yes! What can Brown do for you? Goes to his right. Fade away. Williams for three. Yes! Can't relax on him. He makes. Will we give one? Rebound, UConn. Denham Brown, three to go. Denham Brown for three. No good. By George, the dream is alive.
Effects for the tournament? I think absolutely when it comes to how mid-majors will be viewed from this point forward. But this time it's Florida's turn and they're heading to the final.
And how about Mayo v. Beasley in Omaha? Get your ticket now. And another very dangerous team at the bottom of the bracket is Davidson.
He just didn't get enough space. Curry three away from time. His hands tore off. He showed it right there. Pass inside Curry. Yes. Richards and Curry. What a comeback. They had to get the shot clock. Dawson. And Loveland keeps it down. Over to his parents. How about left elbow? Getting that rebound and foul. And now we know about it. Our star of the NCAA tournament stage, Stephen Curry leads Davidson into the second round. You can have Billy and that's right. Any aces. Now they need 2 threes to top. On the run, the shot's up, banks. Pull off right here. It's a 4-point game with 9. And talk about David and Goliath. I submit to you, Davidson College to the Sweet 16.
Curry, first good look. And along with Carlos Gosselin. Curry deep, rises. 26-23. Curry. He's got all the tricks. Landry with 6. Curry lets it go again. There he goes. Oh, he lets it fly again. He's got a fire and does. That's another 3 for Stephen Curry. ovation. Gives up. Pick and roll. Curry. 6 to go. Frees himself. Curry. 4 to go. Pumps. Kicks it out. Richard. And it's over. Kansas holds on. And the Jayhawks are heading to the Final Four.
You betcha. Who are they going to play? They're up against the Arizona Wildcats out of the Pac-10. And the Wildcats, some thought they wouldn't make the tournament.
There's your first bubble team in the field. The other bubble teams aren't so happy.
They turned it over 7 times. Cole. Oh, the floater early. Ball movement leads to Cole. Slashing to the hoop. Cole turns the corner. High floater rims in for North. 1 of 14 from 3-point territory. Little jump step to the rim. And Cole goes down. Cole. Good fake on a 3. Steps in for 2.
Advance all the way to the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those things where a lot of people say they don't deserve to be, but winning those 2 games confirmed the fact they passed the eye test, that they're competitive. They got to the Sweet 16. They got nothing to hang their heads about.
The final 103-64, Louisville defeats Arizona. They await the winner of Michigan State, Kansas.